Yeah, you know, it was an exciting fall. For us, the focus is always the championship meets at the end of the season. And the MAC championships we were a little disappointed with, honestly, but we were the new guys in there. But as the championship meets went on, they continued to get better. Our men had been in the top 15 all season long, and at NCAA regionals they were able to finish 15th, which was one of our best finishes ever, so that was a positive. Our women were mostly a young group, but they did a nice job there as well. Then this past weekend we're at ECACs and IC4As, and that was really the best of our 3 championship meets. The men finished second. 2 of our men, Kari Bowen earned All East for the 3rd year in a row, and Alex Light stepped up and got his first All East honor. And the men finished second, which was their best finish, matched our best finish ever at IC4As. So that was great. And the women had one of their best meets as well, finishing 5th at ECAC. So I was happy with how they responded to our last championship meet to wrap up the season with a very strong day. We really focused early in the season just on training and not racing too early or too much, and it worked out very well. And it worked out very well because of the work that he put in and the competitor that he is. And he was a great leader for us all year to make all conference, to make all region, to make all East, you know, to kind of hit the trifecta. The only thing he didn't do was qualify for NCAAs, but he had a tremendous season, probably one of the best, if not the best, in school history, for sure. Amanda's an amazing story. You know, I could talk about her for a long time because she came in and was not a star in high school, was not a star as a freshman, had to get healthy, had to learn how to train, had to do a ton of work, and then most people don't know that. They see her up at the front of races in track and in cross country and they think that it comes easy to her, but she came an extremely long way, and it was great for our younger people to see what kind of worker and what kind of competitor she was this fall as a great senior grad student leader for us in our last season. They're a super group. We had a dozen freshmen, and many of them contributed right away. Lennon was the leader of the crew. I think she set 5 freshman course records this year. And they're going to be a special group the next few years. They still have some learning to do and some work to do, and competing at the next level is a new challenge, but they've shown that they are willing to work, they're willing to learn, and they should be very special for us in track in the next few years in cross country as well. You know, for the men, the only 2 that won't be back for cross country next year are Pat Ryan and Dylan Hankinson, 2 great seniors for us. Anthony Branco is one of our captains, but he'll be back for grad school and has another season. So we really only lose 2 guys from our top 12, and the rest of them are back. They need to commit to a lot of work to get to another level, but having them back, having them have the experience they have this year should mean that they have the chance to be a tremendous team next year. The last Saturday was our last cross-country meet. Thanksgiving weekend we're off, and then the first weekend we come back, December 7th, we are home to start the indoor season. And our throwers, our jumpers, our sprinters have worked all fall to get ready to open the season. It's exciting for them to open up at home. This is the 5th year that we're in the MAC, so it'll be the 5th annual MAC Classic on December 7th. It's a smaller meet for us to start, but it's a great way to start. We're actually going to recognize our previous school record holders and our new All-Americans at a little ceremony at 12:30 on December 7th, and then the meet will go from about 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock. And we're hoping a lot of alums and parents and families will come out, and students as well, to see our team in action, because I think that they are going to be a very strong group, men's team and women's team, and we should have some good balance as far as some good people in every event area.